So here we go. Halls of Atonement with the Holy Paladin. This is just a regular heroic because I've already done all the mythics I can, gotten what gear I can. This is the Holy Light Bestow Faith caster build that I'm running. I'm trying it out rather than use the Crusaders Might, just using the Bestow Faith. I'm finding it out to be pretty fun. Of course, it's people say that it's not going to be the best to run in mythic and high mythic keys, that the Crusaders Might will be still the best. But now here's my but, okay? There is a lot of AoE, splash, cleave damage effects in these dungeons. So the Bestow Faith just might be the safest bet. I mean, really, because a lot of your groups are going to be melee heavy. Now, of course, unless you're running with if you're running with a dedicated group of people, you know, you have your people and you're always going to be running with them, and you know, these people are really good. They're going to be able to avoid cleaves, splash damage, etc., you know, what have you. Well then, yeah, probably the safe build would be the Crusaders Might, spamming Crusader Strike to reduce the cooldown of your Holy Shock. Yeah, definitely. But for the vast majority, I'll say the 95 percentile, you know, the rest of us, I like to just stay out of cleave range, you know, so I can have all the heals and be able to focus all the attention to the rest of the party, because, you know, I pug a lot, and pugs, they don't necessarily have the knowledge or the know-how or the ability to stay away from cleaves. I mean, even ranged, for some reason, ranged will get right up in melee. Mages, blocks, hunters, they'll be right up in melee range and just get cleaved down for somehow, I don't, whatever, for no reason. But this expansion is wicked fun. The builder spender rotation of the Holy Paladin is, I've gotten used to it, and it's very fun. The way to build a lot of power is to just sit there and have, of course, have your beacon on your tank or whoever, Bestow Faith on cooldown, Holy Shock on cooldown. Of course, first have it on your tank and then just spread that glimmer around. Yeah, we're still running the Glimmer of Light build. It's not as powerful as BFA, of course, but it's still good. But yeah, Holy Light on whoever, or Flash of Light. Flash of Light, Holy Light, both are holy power builders. Holy Shock, builder. Bestow Faith, builder. If you can get in with the Crusader Strike, go ahead. But a lot of the times I'll just stay away from cleaves, away from the splash damage, until I get to know the fights a lot better. You know what I'm saying? These fights, a lot of these fights are party-wide damage. Like this guy right here, the Shard of Halkis. Yeah, he does the thrash, and it's got a pretty wide range, as you can see. I mean, it's going way out here, so that's what, probably about 35 yards or whatever. So, I mean, unless you want to try and play the ranged on that. You just most of the time you just get within ranged. On higher keys, on higher keys, you probably have to use Divine Toll on that, or wings, either or. These pulls here, these are pretty good pulls. Nothing too bad. I think on higher keys, from what I remember during beta, I don't know if it was these bears or the other bears, but you had to kite some bears because they just totally wrecked the tank. So let's see. Look at that ret pally damage. That ret pallies are in a good spot. Mages are in a good spot. This boss right here on Mythic does a few other things. There's like a red circle that you got to stay within, or else you'll be constantly feared and you'll just end up dying because you keep running away, keep running away, keep running away. And then you as a healer, if you try to dispel him, you got to run outside of the ring and then get feared yourself, and it's just a pain in the butt. Yeah, but the best thing to do with this guy is just tank him right in the middle of this whole area. Of course, you know, by now everyone's got some good gear and it's just a heroic, and we just kind of just wipe him up real fast. There's still a few 171 pieces that I want to get. I really like the fact that you can get Bis now. I mean, don't get me wrong, you could always get Bis before, but seems like it's a lot easier to work towards right now. If you like my user interface, in the video description below, that is if you're watching this on YouTube, because I also upload these on Twitch sometimes too, but under the video description there will be a link to the LVUI. I use LVUI and Benic UI, so yeah, I mean, as you can see, I'm just sitting, just chilling away from the tank. You want to be in somewhat close proximity, of course, because your mastery boost enhances your heals the closer you are to your heal targets. But at the same time, I try to not be so close as to not get cleaved or splash damage, because a lot of these mobs, they'll, like these gargoyles, they'll do a cleave where it puts a debuff on you. This is a fun damage. See, I mean, look at that. Look at that mage got cleaved down. See, like I said, I don't know why mages got to be all up in the mix. Look how close the mage is right there. You know, I don't know. Now, what I've been experimenting with is, since Holy Shock and Word of Glory is so powerful right now, they do so big fat heals. I'll use Flash of Light just to get holy power, just so I can use big fat Word of Glories on people. Do I have a mana issue? No, because I'm using Flash of Lights. You know, I'm like on this boss, yeah. Certain bosses, certain fights, you want to get in melee range of everything. You want to stack and all that. It just helps out, especially on this one. You kind of want everyone to stack. That way, everyone could just sit there and cleave all the little adds down. It just makes it easier. Let me tell you, carrying Divine Toll, oh my god, it feels so good. Every minute, big, fat, juicy Holy Shocks on your entire party. And when you got the conduit that you can get a conduit. I forget what it's called, but it gives you a 40% chance to do 3 extra divine tolls on, or holy shocks on your primary target, and it seems to happen quite often, you know. Now probably when we start creating the legendaries, I'll probably go with the holy shock one, the holy shock that leaves an absorb shield. That is going to be powerful. The divine purpose. Let me explain why. Let me back up to the spamming the flash of light so I can do as many word of glories as possible. Word of glory has a chance to proc the wings through the talent divine purpose, and let me tell you, that seems to happen a crap load. Ooh, scratching my eyeball. Feels like I got a little rock in there or something. Y'all have allergies? Because let me tell you, allergies ain't no joke. Anyway, like I was saying, spam flash of light so you can do word of glories. Word of glory procs divine purpose. Divine purpose gets you some wings, and then with the wings you can do big fat holy lights, or spam some more flash heals so you can get up more holy power for more word of glories. Of course, wings also, I mean, it's just 30% better at everything. I mean, oh my gosh, it's so good. So good. Right now, I'm not worried about damage, and you shouldn't be worried about damage right now either. I know people, as soon as mythic keys start opening up, people are going to be like pushing hard. And that's good. You know, this video is not for you, because you already know what you're doing. This video is aimed at, you know, the like 95 percentile of us out there. You know, for the first month, you're still going to be learning the dungeons. You're still going to be learning the mechanics. You're going to be learning, you know, what you can do, what you can't do, what you should do, what you shouldn't soak, what you should soak. So, this is a cool room right here. Seems something about taking him behind here has proved. I've seen some groups where they'll tank him behind here and works out really well. Then some tanks tank him way out in the middle. I don't know. I just heal, bro. I think when I have tanked him, I've tanked him behind the altar. And we just bursted him down pretty fast. Overall, this is a very fun dungeon. Very, very fun. See that? He got down to a certain amount of health, and then he just sucked the life out of these souls. Flash of light. Boom. Word of glory. See that, right? I mean, that's... And that's what I'm going for, you know? So here we go. Watch, I'll show you. Here we go. Word of glory, holy light, flash, holy shock on the tank, word of glory on the guy, holy light, flash of light to build up holy power, word of glory, flash of light, divine purpose proc. Look at that wings, baby. Bestow Faith is back up. Put that Bestow Faith on the mage. Let's put Glimmer on the mage. I tend to fluctuate between flash of lights and holy lights. Holy light when, you know, you want to build some holy power, but there's not much going on. We can just sit back and chill, and you know that there's not going to be that much damage incoming. But if you're expecting a lot of quick bursty damage on people, then flash of light, flash of light, flash of light. Bestow Faith, flash of light, Holy shock, flash a light, flash a light. You know, it's that way you always have 5 holy power, just like that. This is a pretty cool fight. Heroic, it's stupid easy. On mythic, it's a lot harder. You know. I like how he picks up the statues and just throws it. I think on mythic, he'll do like 2 or 3 of them. He'll move 2 or 3 at the same time. You just gotta avoid it. Let me see. And then the Ritual of Woe, you gotta soak it. On mythic, like from what I remember, you've got to soak all of them, or else it does a pulsing party-wide damage, and you'll just, it's very, 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 very hard to heal through. You pretty much have to soak it or die. So, but yeah, that's it. I mean, that's the dungeon. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Holy power, Holy Paladin, crazy fun. That's it. Any questions, leave them in the comments below. Leave a thumbs up if you like, and hit that subscribe button or follow to be notified when I release my next video. Peace.